Hey guys, so today we're going to be paying a visit to Exotica Plant Nursery, which is based in Durban, Malvern. It is run by Joash Kallian, who's a private retailer that ships throughout South Africa. He stocks a wide variety of your rare and common indoor plants, succulents, and palms, and he has a specific plant that I am dying to get my hands on. So I'm super excited to check him out and see what else he has in stock. What I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a video showing you an overall view of some of the things that he has in stock, as well as leave his details in the description below. So if you see anything that you need, feel free to give him a call. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be doing a plant haul to show you what plants I hopefully pick up from him today. So hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, so that was a super fun and exciting trip to Exotica Plant Nursery. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, especially when you enter the nursery and you're greeted by a magnificent landscape of different succulents and indoor plants. And it was especially interesting for me because just seeing these plants that I keep indoors in pots growing outdoors in the ground and noticing the difference in colors and sizes of the leaves, it was just a spectacular experience for me. I spent almost 3 hours walking around the nursery with Joash, just talking about plants, sharing our plant knowledge with each other. And he's such a knowledgeable person when it comes to plants. And he has such a deep passion and love for the plants that he keeps. And it actually shows through the health and the vibrancy of the plants that he has in his nursery. And I did walk away with a bunch of new plants. And I want to show you guys what I got. So plant number one is this Begonia Tigers Paw. Now, I have been wanting to get into begonias for quite a long time, but I just wasn't sure on the care needs of them. And he did explain to me that these plants are quite simple to take care of, especially with the Begonia Tigers Paw. They kind of require similar requirements like your calatheas, which is moist soil and high humidity. So I said, you know what better way to start off my begonia collection with this really stunning and eye-catching plant, because it really stood out from a lot of the plants around it. And as you can see, it has these red underside of leaves, and the top of these leaves have this red chocolatey color with a bright neon glowing kind of patches on it. So it's a really striking and stunning plant, and it does flower. So if you guys like pretty flowers that or pretty plants that send out pretty flowers indoors, then your begonias might be a great choice for you. And this was only 40 bucks, so it was real value for your money because of the size of this plant. For 40 bucks, I think it was really well worth it. So plant number 1 is the Begonia Tigers Paw. Okay, so plant number 2 that I got from his nursery is this this lime Dracaena. And I do have a few varieties of Dracaena, but I've been wanting one of these lime Dracaenas for quite a while, just because of how bright and colorful this species is. Because compared to my darker leaf varieties, this just adds a whole bunch of light, especially in darker corners, because these can tolerate lower light situations. So it adds a pop of brightness in those dark corners. And as you can see, it has these beautiful lime colored leaves with a white and dark green stripe down the center. So really excited to add this into my collection as well. And this only goes for 70 bucks. So this is quite a good price for a big Dracaena lime. Okay, so plant number 3 that I got from him is this Anthurium Hookery. And I've been wanting to keep exotic anthuriums for quite a while now. And he suggested that I go for this bird's nest type of anthurium because of it being so easy to care for. And as you can see, it's already sending out a new leaf for me. So it's a sign that this plant is happy, it's healthy, and for 45 Rand, I think this was a really good buy. So plant number 3 is the Anthurium Hookery. Okay, so plant number 4 is a super exciting find because I've been wanting to keep palms indoors and I just couldn't find the right palm to keep indoors because generally palm trees require much more brighter light or direct light situations to grow healthily. And I did pick up a palm from Joash, and it's not a very common type of palm. It is a dwarf coconut palm, and I will put the Latin name at the bottom of the screen because I'm not going to even try to pronounce that name. But yeah, this is a dwarf coconut palm, and as you can see, these leaves are super fine and it's like a delicate type of palm. It's very pretty. He did say that these do well indoors. It can do well in bright indirect light as well as some of your lower light situations. And being a dwarf coconut palm, as it matures, it does give off these small, tiny coconuts. So I'm super excited to see this palm mature and bear some of the fruit, nuts. Yeah, but anyways, as it matures, it will give off those miniature coconuts. And this palm was going for 50 bucks, and I think it's a brilliant price, especially for a palm that's not commonly found in a lot of places. So plant number 4 is a dwarf coconut palm. Okay, so plant number 5 is a plant that I am really excited to add in my collection just because I've been after this plant for quite a long time, and I think it's going to be, or it is already, one of my favorite plants in my collection already now. And it is this Alocasia Bambino. And I have not seen this plant anywhere as yet. And I was extremely excited when I saw this at Joash's nursery. And I've searched for different types of alocasias, and I've mainly come up with alocasias like the Amazonica and all the larger type of alocasias. And I've been wanting a smaller dwarf variety for a long time, like this Bambino. And I've seen a lot of them available in America, but not so many available here in South Africa. And it's a really stunning plant. I mean, look how cute these leaves. I mean, look at the size of my hand and look at the size of that leaf. How cute is that? And even behind these leaves, it has these really cool and interesting patterns on them. And these don't grow very large. As the name suggests, it's a Bambino, it's a baby type of alocasia. So they grow kind of small and compact. These, unfortunately, are not for sale as yet in his nursery. They're still busy rooting and acclimating to their new pots. So he did tell me that he will have them available very, very soon. But when I saw this plant, I could not walk away from it. throughout the whole nursery, when I was walking around the nursery, this plant was on my mind, and I was like, I want this plant. I want this plant. And he was kind enough to actually gift me this cute little shoot. So just one last time to see how cute this plant is. It does have some brown tips, but I think that's due to just acclimating to being in a new pot. So given time, it's a healthy plant. It's gonna shoot out a lot of new growth, and I can't wait for it to just fill up this pot. So plant number 5 is the Alocasia Bambino. Okay, so my final plant for today is a plant that I'm really excited to add to my collection. I've been after this plant for quite a while. Since the time I saw pictures on the internet of this plant, it was just spectacular. And seeing this plant in person just blew my mind away. And without further ado, let's just show you this plant. And it is quite heavy. It is this Philodendron black Cardinal. Now, how freaking stunning is this plant? I mean, the deep, dark red, blackish leaves are thick and leathery, they're shiny. It's just a really stunning plant, and I am just super excited to have this in my collection. These plants are a little different from the Rojo congos. The Rojo congos are more long and elongated with the leaf structures, whilst this is more, as you can see, it's more rounded. And just the color of this leaves, I mean, it's super dark. You have to see this plant in person to truly appreciate its beauty. And this plant is going for 250 bucks at his nursery, which is a really, really good price for this Philodendron Black Cardinal. And yeah, so I think that's about it for this video, guys. And I highly recommend you pay a visit to Exotica Plant Nursery. And if you're not in the area, he does ship throughout South Africa. So I will leave all his details in the description below. So if you require anything, you can always just contact him and he'll get straight to it. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Also, let me know in the comments below on what type of videos you'd like to see me do in the future, and I will get straight to it. But until next week, cheers guys.